Oh no. So he's the only one now. Yeah. Yeah, he'll get over it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, okay. And is it a kitten or is it a cat? Is it it's full. Okay. Oh. Oh. It's always so hard. Wow, I know. Yeah. Wow. Ugh, it's just awful. No, 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 no. Yeah, you do the best. But it's super cute that he wants to go in there with you. And you're like, no, no. Mhm. No. He's like, of course, yeah. Right. Well, Chris's cats come in all the time to the arena. They stay by me. Sometimes they'll sit like on center line. It's very funny. She calls them the assistants. He's like, I would like to be in there. It could chase you around. It could be like one of those odd videos, like the sheep that we have that like chases Juan around everywhere. Like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's very strange, but it follows Juan around everywhere. It's like they've like bonded. So yeah, it was really funny because this morning Juan's like he had to go and turn the water off and on at the house, and he's like, Snowflake came with me to down to turn the water on and back up, and then we did the water, and then we went down, and we went back up. So she had her exercise. I was like, oh my gosh. No, no, it's really cute. Like she'll follow you from the red barn up to the upper. Like she'll follow you. She goes up and down. She'll follow you wherever you go. I didn't know that they were like that. I mean, she's like a really cool dog. Yeah, it's yeah, yeah. Then you're not a fan yet. Well, true. That's a good way to put that. Kind of classifies. No, no, they're very like scary. So, how is he feeling today? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Okay, 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 good. Uh huh. It was so weird because it was like he actually looked in some ways good, but there was yeah, maybe because it was weird because like if I didn't watch his head, his butt, because usually you see it like in his head and through his there's something you see in his body like because he doesn't stay with the lame steps, but he has a weird tension like so. But it was weird because on Wednesday that I mean I made a comment of it. I'm like it's like it was strange. Like I was like, there's a few steps, and then that are like, and then I would watch and say, well, his body though, like the way he's stepping, he was kind of like even. No, no, and it got better. Like in the beginning, I was a bit like, oh, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like on record of like this trainer that's like, keep going. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I mean, I think that these are all the little tactics and things that, we have to explore and get like a good warm up program, a reliable, like, like we're making little like cue cards, and then we can say, okay, like, all right, how's he acting today? Okay, well, let's like look through what we've done, and like this works good for this, and this kind of warm up, maybe I don't know, in many cases now he doesn't need to be long, but like, okay, maybe he needs to be a little deeper, maybe he needs to be a little bit more work laterals, maybe he just needs to go around and work the hind leg. So yeah, it's just um, that's kind of um, my take on it, and then we just kind of like, he always has to feel like he gets better, and as long as he's getting better and not worse, then that's how we'll go with it. All right, so let's go ahead and start with a little trot warm up. And from the start, like, so from the walk and stuff, your hips are looking better today. I was excited for these lessons in a row, because I really feel like we'll see something, I think today too, and tomorrow, a change and a slight shift of your body just by repeating it in a few days in a row with your right side. And were you able to watch the video? Okay, good. And you can see how that is when you're going to the track, right? And you're coming right past me, past the camera. You could really see it, right? Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. Do you see it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they usually do, like, and it's funny because Aaron's horse, who he's, 3, it's so cute because, when I go with over her with this, and I kind of chuckle because I'm like, she's probably thinking like, okay, why does she keep telling me this every lesson? I'm like, I don't want to keep saying it every lesson, but like, you've got to change it. Like, like, and it's really cute because her horse always really likes it too. And that's a prime example of a 3-year-old that if you don't work in this way, you teach them to be in guard. You teach them to not really be confident to take the contact. So, and it's not their fault. So, it's important with all stages and all horses, but especially in the young horses. But you can just see them kind of always relax and, stretch over their back in a better way. And by doing it, by repeating in these lessons back to back, especially kind of with this build up, kind of going to the show, it's really nice because I think, and then you've got the videos and then you're watching. This is our best chance to start to make the change. It's really hard to hold the reins tightly with soft arms because our body wants to hold something and we want to hold tight. Like I made this, as I said yesterday, like if you're, like falling off a cliff and you reach to grab something, you're going to hold and stress all your body. If the horse takes off bucking and you're holding the bucking strap, we know how we get all tight, our neck and everything. The next day we're like, oh, we have all this soreness. So, but you have to learn how to close your thumb on top of the reins, but still let your wrist be soft so that your arm and like where your phone is strapped on and your elbows, they can look like they're breathing, like like they need to kind of like shake it off a little bit. Like there always has to be a bit of a movement. And especially in the warm up, that's kind of, what are we saying in the warm up to the horse? We're set, right? Go into this frame, go into this contact. And it's almost like, come on, come into the contact, trust me. And then he's like, oh, and then bop, bop, and little crunch, crunch on the bit. And then he's like, I don't really know if I want to do that. And so it's just all kind of ties together. Good. So this is even a little bit better too. And I talk a lot about the tail swinging right to left. And I get so excited when that happens because I really feel like that is a good indication that the back is getting soft. It's too hard for the tail to swing with a tight, stiff muscles holding the spine, right? So the spine, for the tail to move, the spine has to be soft. Good. So I want to start now. I think that one of your go-to would be when you're riding on your own to go around large like this and you're just finding consistency. Do you feel that? Super easy. It's not racing around. It's not going too slow. It's just bam, bam, boring, dunk, dunk, dunk. But finding the bend, finding both reins, letting him feel that your hands are going to be sure that you're going to give him a nice contact. And then when you feel like it's pretty good right now, turn your hips though slightly right. You're getting a little bit turned to the outside again. Now we'll start the serpentine. Let's do the 3 loops. So remember, it would be 3 equal half 20-meter circles starting now at C. So it would be like you're just starting a 20-meter circle. And when you come through the center, you're straight 2, 3, and going to the next half 20-meter circle. Careful that you keep your belly pulled in to spine because you're a little perched in your hips. You're a little forward in your hips, but that could be from tightness. And that would kind of make sense with a few days going in a row. Good. So when you ask for that new bend to the right, that's going to be your harder challenge because you've got to keep your right hips turning right. So keep your right hip back and keep going with the serpentine. Good. And now you can see that was great, right? Because we lost everything, right? So we had this like, you know, okay trot. We were like at an okay spot. And now I like really like shook up the apples and dumped them out, you know? And that's kind of what I wanted to do because we want to do a little bit like, okay, like this is our home base. Now go large. Don't do the serpentine. And you're going to get yourself back organized. Bring your heels back underneath you. Bring your right shoulder back. Bring your right elbow back. I want your arms to look the same. Don't forget about your elbows doing that opening and closing. The hands cannot be stiff and bounce. We don't want them to be all one piece. Turn more to the right, more. Yes. And keep your right elbow touching your belt buckle the same that your left elbow is. This is better. This is better. And your shoulders, I want you to do little shoulder shrugs like you're saying, I don't know. But let your arms stay soft. Your shoulders are going to do teeny tiny shrugs. I barely see them. And your hands are going down, 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 down. Do you feel that? All right. So now we're going to start with the serpentine again, because when we're going to go to do our test, the same thing's going to happen. I'm going to say, okay, go down center line. Okay, do your 20-meter circle. And you're going to go, frozen. We're doing the test. And I want you to learn, okay, I have to keep this soft feeling, even when we do something harder than going around large. Keep your elbows soft and hands down. Ask for the bend, but stay over to the side that you need to keep the connection. If you feel, especially when you're going left, you're coming around circling left, that's the one where you need to use more the right side of your body. The good thing is that you just need right side of your body kind of back all the time. That's easy. It's not confusing. So you know when you're going right, we need your right side back. We know that when you're going left, we need your right side back. So now you're keeping right side back, but you're giving him the bend. Hands more soft and more down so that they do not pick up and down. Don't go forward there. Keep your belly in and keep more of the right shoulder back. More right elbow back. More inside back more. Back, more. You just keep wanting to point your hips to the outside. Point your hips like if they had flashlights to the right. Turn to the right. Good. But don't take off your right leg. Good. Keep your right side back. Keep your right side back. Keep your right side back. So this part of your turn is getting so much better than like even a few weeks ago. Do you feel that? Good. Keep your right side back. Keep your right side back. Very good. Okay, quarter line. And now we're going to start to put them a little bit more short, going up to, I think, are you at a color or are you going to a transitional color on the reins? Okay, good. Stay there. More trot with very little sideways, and don't get yourself collapsing to the right. So, and in that moment, because if you do that, you're not riding. The whole point of a leg yield is what? There's a few things to the leg yield. That's true. You do want to have a little bit of a cross, but not as much as you would in a forced, more kind of like a half pass. But the more thing that you're trying to do in a leg yield is ride inside leg that pushes to the outside rein. You want to get that outside rein. You want to fill up the outside of his body to your outside hand. And I remember when I first learned this, I didn't really like think about that, but you'll start to realize when you put your inside leg to outside rein, it doesn't matter which direction you're going. You sometimes feel like you have more connection in your inside rein, but you should feel like you have a connection in both reins, and your outside hand feels like it goes, like it fills up, like it's like taking you. Now, the problem with you going to the right is that he always stays hollow on the right. So he always keeps his right side a bit in, and he's a bit like, meh. But the thing is that he does tricky is then when you go in a leg yield, he also will pop the shoulder. He never fills up the left side of his neck. Look at his left side of his neck and look at his right side of his neck. His right muscle will be a bit more developed. Bend him a lot to the right now. I don't love to do this, but make him look on a circle and go on a circle and bend him a lot to the right. More. Now, do you feel his outside rein? Okay. Do you see the outside neck? Yeah, see, he's like, oh, I don't like that. He's like, I would like, yeah. So there, this is now your outside hand though. You have to be clever because you can't give it away. I'm telling you, we're falsely doing something. We're overly doing this inside bend only so you can feel the outside. I don't want you to learn to ride this bend with only the inside. You have to feel now that you use this bend because it takes up into your outside rein. Keep circling until you understand this feeling. Your outside hand cannot go up and down when you go up and down. Yes, there you go. Do you feel that? Now, look, keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it down. Your left down, but bend him. And now start bending him with your right leg, but keep your left hand down. Bend your right elbow. Yes, yet now he's filling up the outside of his body. You feel it? Go in the quarter line. I know I told you super late, but just kind of go a little bit off the track. And now bend him to the right and push him in a leg yield. This is going to be an overly bending leg yield because I want you to feel him a lot in the left rein. Even though he went with the shoulder and didn't bring the haunch, because it would be extra hard to do everything completely in the way that we want for him, right? So try it again and do a small circle right and push him until you feel him over and use more your leg till you feel the outside rein get really steady and that outside muscle on his neck kind of pops out. You feel it? You see it? Okay. Now, leg yield, but you squeeze your fist so you don't let the shoulder go wherever it wants. The hard part is making the bend. The easy part is making the bend, but we always have to control the shoulder first before we make more bend. But we just did like a reverse kind of thing. Yes. Right, like come. And that, see there. So that was one of your best ridden kind of helpful leg yields. You were riding a bit more like a trainer would have to ride. You're riding a bit more like this is the gymnastic of the exercise and this is how you have to stay. It was harder, right? Yeah. So we're going to do now this serpentine again with this idea of the bend because he's always falling through your right leg. And I want you to feel like when you put your right leg on, he picks up his body and he goes to that outside rein, but not because you do that overly bend to the inside. I was just doing that as an experiment so we can forcefully do that so you can feel it, but we want to do it more with the leg. Now, here's the idea. We have to do the same thing, right? So we have to do the same thing for each bend. You need to ride more your inside leg and fill up that outside rein. If you feel like in the beginning that you're losing it because you don't quite, this is still a bit like foggy, then bend him more to the right, but put your left hand more in contact. So find a circle again and bend him more to the right. And doing it in this way, going to the right, would be harder for him. And you've got to tap that whip of the right hind leg now, Now, why any of those times? Exactly. So as you're going up, I want you to hold him in this bend. Why are we holding him this bend? Exactly. So fill up the outside rein. He'll fuss around. And now you tap the whip. Now, now, now. But don't lose the feel of the outside rein. Ha! More. He has to be quicker with the right hind. He's trying all the things. Pull your belly in and soft elbows. Soft elbows. Elbows, hands open, and the elbows open and close. And tap more, more, quick. I want the hind leg to go, whoo. I want a reaction, more. Don't lose the contact though. Don't lose what we're doing in front. We're doing like a few things at once. There. Do you feel the difference when the right hind comes up? Where do you feel it? Where do you? Yay. Good. Good. And go. Fop. Boom. Right leg. Now. Hop. Hop. Go. Don't lose the outside rein. Don't bend him too much to the inside again. Now that's just for you to, that's like a little crutch to help you just a little. Diagonal. Good job. Hands down. They don't go up when you go up. Good. They go down. When you go up, they go down. Up. Now, straight. You're going straight. You should feel both thumbs up like you're holding 2 cups of coffee. Hold the mugs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Like your knuckles, your finger knuckles could touch each other. They could touch together. Yes. Tap, tap, tap. That's right. Did you feel what happened there? Because there you were holding the contact and he got a bit like, but you didn't give it. Your response has to be quick to that of the leg, like bam. No, it's because he doesn't love to come up to that connection. But I actually like what you're doing in your hands. Yes, hands down, 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 down. More trot, down, down hands, down, down hands. Thumbs up, down, elbows, more soft. So now we're getting somewhere. Very good. Quarter line. Yep. Keep the connection. Keep the hand. Good. And that right hand has to feel the neck. Has to feel like it holds steady. So leg heel slightly. This is your easier way. But let's go for a little right. Don't drop your left shoulder and your left elbow is coming back too much. Remember, your right elbow has to stay back. Good. On the circle. Now good. On the circle, I want now you to ride more bend. So now we're going to go back to doing that over flexing exercise so that you can really bend them until you feel more pressure that stays steady in your right fist, in your right elbow, in your right back arm. And tack, 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 left leg, tack, 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 tack. No stopping. Tack, 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 tack. Don't grip him. Just stay steady. Stay steady with you. How steady can you be with your right hand? And you have to put your right hand down every time you go up. Left leg is coming when? Now, right? When you're going up. Yes, correct. So this is great because now you're feeling all the unsteady because you don't have the connection up, right? Okay, so how do we do it? Bring that squirrel tail under, bring your belly button in, sit up, squeeze your bum cheeks. Say, I want you to squeeze your bum cheeks. Come, now, hop. Elbows and hands, good. More. This is, now he's coming better into the outside rein, right? So now we need to not drift, so we have to hold it, and you have to go now, and a little tap of the whip at the boot, tap, hop, quicker, hop, but don't lose the right rein, soft inside hand, tuck, tuck. Now, I want more reaction. I want him to go full with the inside hind leg, like, ow, you touched me. Yeah, don't drop the inside hand, keep your right elbow back, keep the right elbow back, sit up. More, I want quicker, right rein. Right elbow back. Keep yourself back in the right side. And tap. Yes. There we go. There we go. Good. Change your posting diagonal now. The trot's getting better, but don't mess up the connection in the bridle. Good. Hut, hut. Keep your right hand down. You're doing good. There. This is better. Belly in. Really good. Okay. Quarter line. Keep your right, and fill up the right side of his body. But keep your right. This is hard because you don't keep the right side of your body. Honest. Keep your right side back. But don't pull. Hands down. You can keep your upper body back, but your hands still can have movable elbows. Better, better, better. Massage him rounder even in that outside fist. Keep your thumbs up. No piano hands. No flat hands like you're playing piano. Thumbs up. Put your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs. Yeah, stick them straight up, your thumbs. Good. Don't pull left elbows back and left hand is down. I can see all your left shirt, but your right shirt underneath your phone case is always hidden. Yes, good. And then we're going to circle and ask for canter, but you're going to keep first in the connection of the outside. If you feel like he loses his energy, I want you to go set, 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 rise. He has to stay the same. Tack, 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 into the right rein. Set, 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 into the right rein, and then rise. Tack, 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 tack. Okay, so that was a good test, right? He was a bit like, you didn't lose him all the way, but you kind of started to. So we need to make sure that that's established before we ask for canter. So let's go set, set, set. Hold him in the right rein. Quick, 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 because you know he's going to want to back off. And rise. Good job. Tack, tack, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're going to go sitting. Tack, tack, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Rising, right rein. Tack, tack, right elbow back. Right elbow back, hand down. And sitting. Tack, 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 tack. Move your seat. You hear my rhythm? Tack, 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 tack. Rising. Tack, 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 tack. Sitting. Tack, 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 tack. Rising. Tack, 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 tack. Do you hear that? That's what I do when I'm riding. My brain does that little like rhythmical thing. That's the rhythm I want. Tack, 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 tack. Now spread the legs for the canter. Tack, 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 tack. Keep the right rein. Keep the bend. Fill up the outside of his neck. Bend him for the outside of his neck. Bend him for the outside of his neck. That, yes, that. Ask again. Don't lean forward and don't give him away. This is perfect. Because he would respond like that because he would be like, oh, it's a little claustrophobic. You're kind of holding me a little too much here. You keep asking, tack, 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 tack. Now say canter, tack, tack, then canter. No, come back again. Tack, 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 tack. No. Come back to trot. Whack him with the whip. Trot, hop. Hold him right rein, right rein, right rein, right rein. Flexion, fill up the outside of the neck and inside leg and canter. Keep the outside of the neck filled up. Keep the outside of the neck filled up. Keep him in the outside rein. Good, good, good. And come back to trot. 3, 2, 1. Keep the outside of the neck filled up. Sit back, trot. Hop, hop, hop. More round into the contact. But because your legs push. Your legs push into a really good contact. Right rein, right rein, right rein. Good, good. Set, 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 rise. Yes. Set, 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 rise. Sit, 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 inside leg, fill up the outside rein and canter. Yeah, yes, good. And go with the outside leg, go bam, on, off, pop, pop. Jump up to that right. Yes, good. Good boy, tell him. Good boy. Down the long side. Keep the jump. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Ride your seat. Ride the egg. Ride the egg. Let's go. Good. Circle there. Right rein. Right rein. Soften in your neck. Make a little no with your head. Say no with your head. Yes. Good. Look to the outside. Circle and ask for the trot. Look to the outside. Outside elbow. Outside shoulder. Outside elbow, outside shoulder, trot. Bum, 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 bum. This is better. Do you feel it? This would be a good trot for competition. Good. Tack, 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 tack. Right rein. Close the fist. Hold that mug. He has to know the leg goes to the hand. Center line. Good. Taffeta circle. Ride your right rein, right rein, right rein, right rein. Good. And straight. Belly in. Tracking left, 1/2 meter circle. Tack, 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 tack. Right shoulder, right elbow. Tack, tack. 1/2 meter circle. That's all you're doing. Tack, 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 tack. So don't let him go right down the long side. More trot. Right rein. Tack, 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 tack. Yes, like this. There you go. Do you feel it? Okay. Bend him a lot to the right rein. Give yourself room in the corner for the turn. Bend him. And right rein. Right rein. Boom. and go, 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 go. Good. Right rein hard, right rein hard. Bend him left, bend him left, bend him left, bend him left. Good. Now turn left. Okay, that got a bit wobbly. But there was better through his barrel. That's the bend in the barrel that you need for that kind of turn. Down the long side. Let's go. Bum. Right rein, right rein, right rein. Right elbow, right thumb up. Good. Bend him, push him in the corner, and ask for the half a 10-meter circle. And right rein, tuck, tuck, right rein, tuck. Yes, this is better. Now, stay straight, stay straight. Look at A, look at A, go to A, go to A, go to A, go to A, go, 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 and turn. Go, 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 go. This was your best one. Did you feel it? Okay, down the long side, and then you can walk. Don't let him come up. Hold your belly, hold your knees, and walking, gliding, gliding, gliding to the contact, gliding, gliding, squeeze the fingers. Don't let him feel like it gets tight in the bridle. Good. Keep him on the contact. Keep him walking. And the next diagonal will go long diagonal, rounder. Next long diagonal, walking, 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 seat to the hand. No, don't let him do that. Say, no, no, no. Diagonal. And now extend the walk. So don't do it till he's straight. And then you give him the reins. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the letter, you're going to gather him back up to a medium walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're pushing him over to the left rein, filling up the outside of his neck. Trotting there at the letter. Trotting at C. And go. Hop, 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 hop. Yes! So that was good, okay? Down the long side. Right shoulder down. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Right elbow back. Right leg to the left hand. And left hand holds. This was one of your better corners. Yes. There. Good. Right. Yes, with your right side. You feel it? Now he's really swinging the tail. Go down the long side. Go. Don't lose right. Don't lose left. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. This is one of your best trots, okay? Sit, sit, rise. Sit, sit, rise. Good. Circle there. Sit, sit, rise. No, 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 no. You can't have that tension when you sit, okay? You have to bounce more. You, bounce. Lift, lift, lift your belly more. Rise. It's you today. Good. Sit, sit, rise. Only sit, sit, rise. Rise, 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 rise. Only sit, sit. Sit, sit, rise. Yes. Sit, sit, rise. If you're going to be a little stiff and you feel his head coming up, sit, sit, rise. Don't sit more than that. Yes, yes, yes. Then he didn't change. Did you feel it? Sit, sit, rise. Keep trotting. Pop, 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 pop. After C, sit, sit, canter. No, tell him no, no, trot, and pop both legs. Go, bum, both legs, go, pop, pop. Come, come. Sit, sit, rise. Tap, tap. Tap the whip when you sit, sit. Yes, yes, and rise, 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 rise. Sit, sit, rise. Don't stop, don't stop. Come on, sit, sit, rise. Yeah, keep practicing the sit, sit, rise. You got this. Sit, sit, rise. Sit, sit, rise. Don't lose the connection. Don't lose the contact. Don't lose the contact. Sit, sit, rise. He's testing you. Sit, sit, rise. Sit, sit, rise. Sit, sit, massage him, sit, 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 sit. Massage him and canter. Massage him, massage him, massage him and canter. Yes, better. That was the one that has to be like minimal, right? Trot. Rising. Tap, 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 go, go, go. Tap him on the top of the bum. Tap him on the top of the bum with a whip. Hop. Hold him. Sit, canter. Okay, good. Trot on again. Come around to the corner again. Stay in your corner. Use your line. Don't go off your line because I'm asking you to do the canter. Stay on your track. Where's the train track going? It's going from C in the corner. Go in the corner. Fop, pop, pop, pop. Don't stop. And sit canter. Down the long side. Yes, good. That one was okay. It was decent. All right. Good. And hold him steady. You know, he likes to do that little circular thing with his head. More canter. Lean back. Lean back more. Egg shape. Let your hip go. Right shoulder down. Right elbow back. Don't forget your inside. Yay. There we go. There we go. There. Do you feel that? That's actually quite nice. Good. Trotting when you pass C. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Ride more the connection in the transition. You're riding well in the after part, but don't stop in the transition because you just kind of go like, oh, transition, No, keep going. There you go. Down center line. I know I told you late. Outside. Yay. Now you're in the outside rein. Does that feel good? Yeah. Track right. Keep them going. Tack, 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 tack. Go, go, go. Good. That was a little bit, you did a little, I think that was you guiding him a bit. Let's try that again. One more time. Nice. Yep. Leg into the hand. The leg will fix it. You feel it? Help with your turn. Sit up. Good. Better with your outside elbow. You're starting to look a little bit more professional there with your outside hand. Good. Don't turn him left. Stay straight. Stay straight. Right leg. Now turn. Bend and turn. Bend and turn. Bend and turn. Yes. Okay, that was a little bit better. Good. Very good. And then you can go into the walk, but no, not till he's forward. Forward, forward, forward into the walk. Forward, make the trot less, but forward. Forward, you can still be less and be forward. Better. It's a nice forward transition when they keep in the contact. Okay? Good job. Breathe. Yeah, that was good. That was really good, eh? Last year, you couldn't have done that for sure. Yeah. Yeah, good. And I mean, you have to really be there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The more that you keep it and the more you demand him to be this way, he'll start to do it more on his own. He'll start to get different muscle, he'll start to carry himself, and it will all get easier, but like, I mean, you still have to still ride this way. Like, you just can't give things away for free. Yeah, that was good. I think you'll enjoy this video. It was good. All right. Good job. I'm on to the next. Have a good day. And tomorrow, I think it'll probably be the morning as well, if that's okay. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll text you though. Okay, you're welcome. Good. Bye. Good boy.